Hypersonic air-to-air missiles are redefining modern aerial warfare, pushing the boundaries of speed, range, and lethality. With nations racing to develop these next-generation weapons, the introduction of hypersonic technology into air combat is set to revolutionize engagements in the skies. Unlike conventional air-to-air missiles, hypersonic variants travel at speeds exceeding Mach 5, making them nearly impossible to intercept with current defense systems. This new era of missile technology is expected to change the balance of power in aerial combat, giving fighter jets an unmatched advantage over their adversaries. One of the key advantages of hypersonic air-to-air missiles is their sheer speed. Traditional missiles, such as the AIM-120 AMRAAM or the R-77, rely on subsonic or supersonic speeds to reach their targets, allowing enemy aircraft a brief window to react and evade. In contrast, a hypersonic missile drastically reduces reaction time, closing in on its target within seconds. This means that even highly maneuverable stealth fighters may find themselves unable to escape once a hypersonic missile is launched in their direction. Range is another critical factor that sets hypersonic missiles apart from their predecessors. With their incredible velocity, these missiles can cover vast distances in a short amount of time, allowing aircraft to engage targets from hundreds of kilometers away. This extended reach enhances a fighter jet's survivability, enabling pilots to strike from outside an enemy's defensive perimeter. In combat scenarios, having a missile that can engage targets at extreme ranges while maintaining high kinetic energy is a game-changer, as it forces enemy aircraft to stay at a greater distance or risk instant destruction. The development of hypersonic air-to-air missiles is closely linked to advancements in propulsion technology. Most current designs rely on scramjet engines, which compress incoming air at hypersonic speeds to sustain combustion. Unlike traditional rocket-powered missiles that burn through fuel rapidly, scramjets allow for sustained, high-speed flight, making these weapons highly efficient and deadly. Some hypersonic missiles also use advanced solid-fuel boosters to achieve rapid acceleration before transitioning to scramjet propulsion for sustained flight. China, the United States, and Russia are at the forefront of hypersonic missile development, each investing heavily in research and testing. China has been making significant progress with its advanced air-to-air missile systems, reportedly working on hypersonic weapons that could be deployed on its next-generation fighter jets. The PL-15 missile, which is already in service, has a range of over 200 kilometers and is believed to be a stepping stone toward more advanced hypersonic variants. If China successfully integrates hypersonic missiles into its aerial arsenal, it could gain a considerable advantage over rival air forces. The United States is also aggressively pursuing hypersonic air-to-air missile technology under various programs. The U.S. military is working on the AIM-260 Joint Advanced Tactical Missile, which is expected to replace the AIM-120 AMRAAM in future air combat. Additionally, DARPA's Hypersonic Air-Breathing Weapon Concept, HAWC, and other classified projects are pushing the limits of missile speed and range. If successfully developed, these weapons will provide U.S. fighter jets with an overwhelming advantage in beyond visual range engagements. Russia has long been a pioneer in hypersonic missile technology, fielding systems such as the Kinzhal, a hypersonic air-launched ballistic missile capable of reaching speeds up to Mach 10. While the Kinzhal is primarily designed for ground and naval targets, Russia is reportedly developing an air-to-air variant capable of engaging high-value aerial assets, such as AWACS and refueling aircraft. This would significantly disrupt enemy air operations and force rival nations to rethink their aerial warfare strategies. Integrating hypersonic missiles into modern fighter jets presents both opportunities and challenges. The sheer speed and range of these weapons allow pilots to engage threats from an unprecedented distance, reducing their exposure to enemy fire. However, the high temperatures generated by hypersonic flight pose engineering challenges, requiring advanced heat-resistant materials and guidance systems that can withstand extreme conditions. Precision targeting at hypersonic speeds is another hurdle, as traditional guidance methods may struggle to maintain accuracy at such velocities. In addition to their role in air-to-air combat, hypersonic missiles could also be adapted for multi-role operations. Some experts believe these weapons could be used against high-speed drones, cruise missiles, or even hypersonic threats launched by adversaries. The ability to intercept and neutralize enemy aircraft or missiles at hypersonic speeds would provide a significant defensive advantage, making these systems invaluable in future air battles. Despite their advantages, hypersonic air-to-air missiles also come with strategic and ethical considerations. Their extreme speed and range could lead to accidental escalations, as nations might struggle to differentiate between a defensive launch and an offensive strike. Furthermore, the proliferation of hypersonic weapons could make traditional air defense systems obsolete, forcing countries to invest in next-generation countermeasures. Advanced laser-based defenses and high-speed interceptors are already being explored as potential solutions to counter the hypersonic threat. The introduction of hypersonic air-to-air missiles marks a turning point in aerial warfare, making dogfights and traditional missile duels increasingly one-sided. Future fighter jets equipped with these weapons will have the ability to engage targets long before they are detected, shifting the balance of power in modern air combat. Whether deployed by China, the United States, Russia, or other emerging military powers, hypersonic air-to-air missiles are set to define the next generation of aerial dominance, ushering in a new era of high-speed warfare. Beyond the battlefield, the development of hypersonic missiles is also shaping military strategies and alliances. Countries that successfully deploy these weapons will have a major advantage in regional conflicts, deterring adversaries from engaging in conventional air battles. Nations without hypersonic technology may be forced to rely on diplomatic solutions or alternative defense systems to counter the growing threat. The race for hypersonic air-to-air missile supremacy is also accelerating research in counter-hypersonic technologies. Nations are investing in early warning radar systems, electronic warfare capabilities, and advanced interceptor missiles designed specifically to target hypersonic threats. While current defense systems struggle to respond to such fast-moving projectiles, future innovations may level the playing field by improving detection and interception methods. Another crucial aspect of hypersonic missile development is the impact on air combat tactics. Fighter pilots will need to adapt to a new era of engagements, where speed and range determine the outcome, rather than traditional dogfighting skills. Aircraft with advanced sensors, stealth capabilities, and hypersonic missile integration will dominate the battlefield, rendering older fighter jets increasingly vulnerable. The economic and political impact of hypersonic missile programs cannot be ignored. Countries investing billions in research and development hope to secure a technological edge over their rivals. At the same time, concerns about an arms race and potential proliferation of hypersonic weapons are growing. If hypersonic missile technology becomes widely available, global security dynamics could shift, raising questions about the future of aerial warfare and strategic deterrence. Ultimately, hypersonic air-to-air missiles represent the next frontier in military aviation. With unmatched speed, range, and precision, these weapons are set to redefine aerial combat, rendering traditional air engagements obsolete. The coming years will be critical as nations finalize their hypersonic missile designs, test their effectiveness in real-world scenarios, and determine the best strategies for deployment. Whether these weapons bring stability through deterrence or escalate tensions remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: hypersonic missiles are changing the future of air combat forever.